Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me on Facebook Live back again, Guru Nanda. And I would love if you can press your follow button so that you can get live notifications, as well as if you like what I'm doing, press share and spread the word. So today I'm going to talk about mother of all essential oils. So let's say if you wanted one single essential oil that is absolutely important to you, I would say between the four of my favorites, lavender is probably the one that I would always keep next to me. And there is a polarization effect. A lot of people don't like lavender as much, but I do. And I think it is mother of all oils because it literally does everything. It is like your one-a-day vitamin kind of oil. So it encompasses every single thing. So today I'm going to talk to you what are the therapeutic benefits of lavender oil, as well as how to distinguish, because I don't use the lavender oil or I don't use these oils just because these are good fragrant oils. Although lavender is an amazing fragrant oil, I use them for therapeutic benefits because I believe in them. And all these oils, if you are really into aromatherapy, you need to use them for their therapeutic benefit. And I would tell you that lavender oil is one of the best oils for anything like stress relief, relaxation. If you're not having a good night's sleep, this is your oil to go to. Just take a couple of drops, drop it on your pillow, and you'll feel better right away. And if you're really stressed, you are in a car, diffuse it in a car. If you are, you don't have a diffuser, take a couple of drops with a carrier oil, or sometimes even without a carrier oil, on most people it works. Lavender is the only one of those inert oils that really is not corrosive and it doesn't really harm you as much, but it's always to do a skin test first. But I've used it without any oils on my temples straight and it's worked for me. So the other things it has helped me is with headaches, and it has helped a lot of people I know with burn injuries. It takes away the marks of burn injuries. So what makes lavender so good is because it has a lot of chemical components that are like segregation. When you do a GCMS test, it segregates into between 100 and 400 chemical constituents of this oil, make it a very special oil. But what is going on in the market today is lavender is being adulterated the most. Lavender originates from France, it's in Bulgaria, and it's in certain parts of Kashmir, India, certain parts of Ukraine, certain parts of Russia, but the original lavender originally came from France. But because there was some kind of disease that was spreading in France, a lot of the lavender cultivation is moving out to Bulgaria, which is equally good. And the Latin name for lavender that you need to look at. So a lot of product in the market, we supply this to Walmart, but Walmart has other sections. We supply to the vitamin department in Walmart, which is the therapeutic area. There are other sections in Walmart there where there is air care, where there is stuff that may not be fragrant oil. Like I've gone to a dollar store and picked up a big bottle of shampoo that says lavender oil inside. And when you look at the back, it says parfum, P-A-R-F-U-M, or it says fragrance. That is not lavender oil. That is absolutely clean old chemicals. Whenever you read parfum or fragrance, stay away from that. That's not something you're looking at. You want to have the real 100% pure and natural Lavandula angustifolia or Lavandula officinalis. These are the two types of varieties that existed in Europe, and these are the real lavender. Most people are adulterating it though. And I can guarantee you one thing, that Guru Nanda products are tested by me. We distill it directly from the farms themselves and bring it. And every little thing has my name on it. I guarantee it personally whenever I talk about it. So, but I have gone to natural food stores, and I've gone to real big drug stores, and I've gone to some other stores and tested the materials. I've tested it from online stores, especially 90% of the product is fake. So I'll today teach you how and why it is fake. Number one, lavender is expensive oil. If you're buying through a third party, it becomes even more expensive. And the third party has all the motive to adulterate it. How do you adulterate a lavender oil? There are 3 or 4 ways to adulterate it, and that's what, as a buyer and as somebody who respects lavender and who respects aromatherapy, I need to be very, very careful about it. And that is what you as a client, you as somebody who's a user, this is almost like medicine when you are into aromatherapy, and you need to make sure that you need to protect yourself when you're buying this. A lot of product, when it says not lavender, if it says lavender, it should say Lavandula angustifolia or Lavandula officinalis. If it doesn't say that, that means it's not lavender. What are the cuts or what are the stretches? Number one, a lot of people are adding simple and plain carrier oils to it. Let's say if they add a grapeseed oil or an almond oil or a fractionated coconut oil to it, it would start to get a little sticky. So when you take the lavender oil from a company, put a drop on your tip of your index finger and do a little sticky test. If it's sticky, that means it's a carrier oil, it's a fatty oil. So you need to immediately be alert that something is not right. That's the number one reason of it being adulterated. Number two, how they adulterate it is with a similar kind of a fragrant oil. The number one fragrant oil that is added to a lavender oil to make it cut is lavandine oil. And lavandine, the smell of lavandine oil and smell of lavender oil is very similar. But the difference is lavandine has a component of camphor in it. So what it does is, let's say if you have a burn injury, and the burn injury, you put lavender oil from a company that you believe is really good, it's sold you lavender oil. Now the camphor would go ahead and irritate your injury and make it even worse. Secondly, because they have cut the oil with maybe some other chemicals and lavandine oil, it would actually end up not removing that scar that would be removed by the real lavender oil. And so it's almost like you took a tablet for a problem and you got no relief just because the tablet was not good enough. So you need to be very careful on what you're buying. And number three, how they adulterate is they put some chemical additives to it. Like it has chemical composition of lavender oil is with linalool and linoleic acetate. They would add that into it to make it to the markers and stretch the oil by actually adding inert oils to it that are colorless to kind of make it bulky. So that's the third way they are doing it. So it's very hard to determine for a person who's not going to do a GCMS test of everything. So whenever you buy an oil, you have to literally trust somebody who's actually either ready to give you every test of the oil, or that you go ahead and find a lab that is ready to do a test, because this is almost like buying medicine. And once you trust someone, you stick to it. I, as Guru Nanda, guarantee, I'm putting my own name on it. I guarantee every single drop on every single package of my oil. And we are launching it in Walmart in the vitamin area. Nothing apart from the vitamin area, which you see Guru Nanda, we do not guarantee. There is stuff in other areas in Walmart that says essential oil but is 95% cut with the carrier oil, and it says on the side, but that's in the air care area. And make sure when you diffuse it, do not put the carrier oil laden product in the diffuser because it could actually clog your diffuser. So the 3 ways that I use lavender oil is either through diffusion, or I'll put a few drops in the bath, or I'll probably put it in a little spray can where I'll put a few drops with water and spray it on my pillow, or I'd add it with a topical oil, carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil or almond oil, and actually apply it on my temples and my feet, and that's how I use it. So I hope this information was useful to you. I'll come back to you with a lot more, but if you have any questions, answers, anything you want to ask, please do, and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. I would love if you can please click the follow button so that you can get more live notifications, and secondly, please share it if you like it. Thank you so much, and thank you to be live here.